Hello everyone, this is Controller Cramps. Let's talk about Halloween 2018. So, if you are one to look at the review aggregate websites such as Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 79% and Metacritic has it at 67%. Fairly decent scores. I don't like going to those websites. I like to judge a movie on my own by watching it. So that's what I did. Halloween 2018. It's a direct sequel to Halloween 1978. The events of this movie take place in an alternate reality in which the events of every other Halloween movie, other than the original, did not happen. Basically, after Myers was shot in the original movie, he was captured and institutionalized in a maximum security prison. Actually, it was more of a psychiatric hospital. When the film opens, we meet a couple of true crime podcasters that hope to get a reaction out of Myers by showing him the mask he used in the murders. They want to learn more about him so that they'll be taken more seriously as journalists. They meet with his new doctor, who Laurie later on calls the new Loomis, who allows them access to Myers, but despite their best efforts, Myers, for the most part, remains catatonic. Very little reaction. When we meet back up with Laurie Strode, who at this point has become a bit of a paranoid prepper type, sort of a survivalist, she's certain that Myers is going to escape and come after her, and she's determined to be prepared for him. This particular lifestyle has driven her to drinking and really soured her relationship with her daughter and her family. She refuses to change because she is certain that a confrontation with Myers is coming. Sure enough, while Myers is being transferred to another hospital, his prison transport is involved in an accident, and Michael escapes. He tracks down the podcasters, brutally murders them, and retrieves his mask. For the rest of the film, we watch as his murderous rampage continues into the night, culminating in a confrontation with Laurie and her family, 40 years in the making. So, pros. The characters. I'm a big Halloween fan. Michael Myers was awesome. He's as brutal, creepy, and unpredictable as he has ever been. Very faithful recreation of his character from the first movie. Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie is also excellent, and the family dynamics are interesting and at times gut-wrenching. All the actors involved, for the most part, did an excellent job. Number 2, the kills. If you look at the first movie, there was very little gore and blood. This sequel is the exact opposite. We get the atmosphere of the first movie, but there's a lot of excellent bloody and creative kills that genre fans such as myself will love. Number 3, the music. Excellent moody music that helps build tension, and when it counts, sets an eerie tone. It does evoke the atmosphere of the first movie, but it's different enough to set itself apart. Definitely want to get the soundtrack from my vinyl collection. So that's the pros. Let's go with the cons. The story. I appreciate the movie for what it is, a cool throwback slasher with some excellent kills, and it does feel like a Halloween movie. I just wish they would have figured out how to fit this in with all the other movies instead of ignoring them altogether. I think they could have done it. I think there might have been a way to do that. Number 2, the humor. Some of the jokes were a little bit off-putting and really killed the tension for me at times. I chuckled a few times, but I think it would have served the film better if there was less humor. And number 3 for me, that scene, okay? I don't want to get into spoilers here, but if you've seen this movie, it's about 75% through the movie. That particular scene, I did not care for at all. I didn't know what the hell was going on. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It's the one with the doctor and the mask. Anyways, I disliked that so much it actually hurt my overall rating of the film. Overall, I did enjoy this movie. It was a great throwback. It's a great seeing the original Myers back in full murderous form. If you are a Halloween fan or just a fan of slashers in general, you will probably be entertained. I am looking forward to the upcoming sequel, which I do believe was announced. And yeah, I'll probably be going to that opening night. I mean, it's Halloween, you know, one of my favorite slasher franchises. So, a few small quibbles. As for my rating, I give this 7 banh mi sandwiches out of 10. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good night.